by staying in the meeting.
Yeah. You probably just got something up saying that we were going to record the meeting, Renee. So nice
Right.
to see you. I'm really grateful that you're taking a few minutes out of your day to share your experience with this program, because I asked you not only because, well, I'm not going to give away what happened to you in the program, but I just wanted to say thank you, because I know a lot of women are suffering with what you suffered before you came into this program. And to see you move through the past 6 months, I just wanted to hear your perspective on what the program did for you. So I guess the first question is, why did you even want to come into the program in the first place?
Okay, so the reason why I wanted to come into the program is because I was really suffering daily with hot flashes.
Yeah.
And I think I saw you on, it was either Instagram or Facebook. And, of course you were saying, I can help women, stabilize their hormones, balance their hormones. And I knew it was a hormonal issue, and I knew that I wasn't going the route of the bioidentical hormones or going that route. And so I always like to use food first to try to cure what's going on in my body if I notice some kind of an imbalance. And I really thought, after hearing you, that you might be able to help me do that. Food first. So that's really why I reached out to you. At that point, it was felt a little desperate, because I was having over 10 hot flashes a day. And it was just very uncomfortable, and my sleep wasn't good because I was having so many hot flashes. So
You were having them at night too, right, Renee?
yes. And that's the number one reason why I work out. Why I reached out, whenever I have something that's not right in my body, I seek to, heal myself first with food. And I felt like you could help me do that.
Oh, that's so nice. I remember our first call because I really related to you, because I think I told you I also suffered from many hot flashes before I learned how to come back into balance, not just hormonally, but digestively, my nervous system, my lymphatic system, all these different systems we work on in the program. Something like a hot flash, is debilitating as it is, and honestly annoying as they are.
Right.
We're not supposed to have hot flashes going through perimenopause and menopause, but we've been told that this is normal part of this transition. And then someone like myself who got rid of them all, and now someone like yourself, I think the more women who realize that what? We don't have to have hot flashes. We don't have to be insomnia, all these things. It's like, okay, tell me how. And so I guess let's touch on when you started realizing that the changes you were making, not only in your food choices, but also making different reactions, emotionally to certain aspects in your life. Because that is Ayurveda, right? As you know, it's holistic. It's not just the food, it's the mind, the body, all of that. When you first started realizing that these hot flashes were actually going away, how did you feel?
Uh, I truly felt like it was a miracle. I the suggestion that they could go away based on how I would eat, was I was, a doubting Thomas. I just didn't really think that. But when you experience something daily, you almost reach a point where, okay, well, I'll try anything. And it's not like I was trying something that was going to be bad for me eventually or potentially. It was all good things that I could try. It was lifestyle changes. And I'm always willing to try those things first.
Yeah. You
So,
had such an open mind, Renee, going through the program. It was, and I don't like to use the word desperate either, but I remember feeling that I'll try anything. But I
yeah,
too, I didn't want to try the bioidentical hormones and all that. But I think something different than yourself. I tried so many different supplements. I went that route. And that's why, as you know, I don't work with any supplements in the program, because Ayurveda knows there's a reason why we're having these hot flashes. There's a root cause.
right.
So to see you just keep an open mind, and literally you just went through the steps in the program. And then I remember one day you showed up on our group call and you just said they're gone.
Yes, from
Do you remember like how quickly that happened? I just want to touch in on one thing first, is that, as you know, we would all love a quick fix. That's like, who
Mhm.
doesn't want something to work overnight? But it's not an overnight fix, Ayurveda. It really isn't. But it doesn't mean you can't feel changes pretty quickly.
That is very true, because that was my second reason for wanting to do the program.
Oh.
I really feel like this journey of health for all of us is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It just, I want to make lifestyle changes. I don't want to go on a diet.
Mhm.
I want to make lifestyle changes for myself. And I wanted the support of a community of women who are interested in health in the same way that I was. So for me, it was not only getting you, who had the knowledge and could teach in such a loving, light-hearted, fun way, taking us through making these changes where we're all laughing and sharing, and there was no mistakes in it. It was just fun to learn. And then what we do with it is sort of up to us, but to have the support that not only is for the amount of time that we're with you, but it continues on after that. After we're done with the 6 months, that to me was the most just beneficial things for me, because I was also really interested in moving forward in this lifestyle with a community of women who are on the same path. So
Oh, thank you. Keep going. I'm just like, this is exactly what my vision of this program was for women to feel supported in a community with. And why does it have to be so serious? Why can't we laugh at ourselves?
oh gosh, and no, I don't know that anybody starts off and does it, absolutely perfectly, but we start it, and we all start it together, and we support each other, and the text messages that go out and the sharing of recipes, and it's just all it's a very loving process to go through. And it's one that I knew I wanted to continue and stay on, and having that support to do that is priceless.
Hmm.
You're not alone. There are other women out there doing it with you, and you can reach out at any time for the support and encouragement. And that is a priceless gift. And it's like, you pay the money to you for the program, but it's also the gift that keeps on giving after that, after you've gone through the program, because you don't just let us go.
No.
You don't let us go. You still continue to support and inspire. And
Hmm.
I think that's just in life, that's kind of what we all need. And we know that, in this world that we live in, some roads are the roads less traveled. And this road is probably, you could say, in the world at large that we live in, the road less traveled. So I wanted to know that I had a group of women who were going to be on the road with me.
Oh, that
And
is so beautifully put, Renee. So beautifully put. what I was just going to say, that I never wanted this to be a program where after 6 months, it was like, okay, Renee, bye. That was fun.
Right, right.
See ya. It's just,
Acknowledge and grow.
oh, it's just, I know what human nature's like. We need support. We need community. We want to feel part of a movement of women doing making similar choices in life, healthy choices.
And powerful choices.
Oh, yeah.
To hear the stories of the other ladies as
Mm.
well, to feel the things yourself and to make the changes and experience those changes, but then to hear all the changes happening for all the other women and to have that continue on as well. It's priceless. And
Oh,
I will never be sorry that I took part in this. And I feel like it has set me on a course in my life that once you know something and you learn something, you can't not see it anymore.
yeah.
Um, and then it just becomes my choice, and the support from the other women continuing on is what helps me keep making that choice. So, yeah.
Yeah, you really were. I loved seeing on, our group calls every week. You were so supportive of other women, just not even just what you said, just your energy, so welcoming. And that's really the environment, the energy I wanted to create in this community was love and support. And that, wow, if she can do it, I can do it. Those types of feelings. And she's
Right,
not like, wow, look, she got rid of her hot flashes. So that
right.
means I could get rid of my hot flashes. And I had a few more questions for you, but you've already answered them really. But really, you know how nervous you were to join into the program. What if it doesn't work for me? What if it works for everyone else? I've tried everything. Why would this be different? I guess what would be your answer to someone thinking, I don't know if this is going to work for me?
Well, I would say to somebody who is maybe struggling with that making healthy, positive changes in your life, it always works.
Ah,
It never not works. It's
yeah.
only of taking the steps and starting down the path, because choosing healthier food, um, reading things that grow us mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, and having that knowledge to then apply to our lives, and then having the support of other women who are reaching out and following those same things and reaping the benefits and success. It's really it's not a question of will it work. um, it's just a matter of starting the work.
Mm,
I mean, and that's just how it was for me and how I feel about it. Like I said, sometimes this is the road less traveled. And it's about starting down that road, and it just does work.
yeah. Well, thank you, Renee. You couldn't have explained it better. Just your experience going through the program. When I had that vision of creating a program like this, 6 months, nothing overnight, a community of supportive women,
Mm,
your experience going through it was what I envisioned for it. And the fact that it was so well received by you and other women in the program, and we still get to meet. You're done the 6 months program, but as you said,
right.
I'll see you on all the once a month calls now.
The support goes on. Yes.
Yeah.
And when you do something and it does work and it's good, you want to share it with everybody.
Yeah.
I want you for everybody.
Aw. Thanks, Renee. I'm so grateful that you trusted me, came into the program, and you did the steps, because now you're here sharing your story. So I have so much love and gratitude for you, and I will see you on the monthly calls.
Okay. Thank you, Jennifer.
Bye,
Bye.
Renee.